Dear Ann Landers, my husband
Dear
and I
Abby,
are in shock.
I'm extremely upset.
For over 30 years.
My son got married
Dear
again.
Ann Landers.
We were very happy.
Dear Abby.
His wife into our family. Dear Abby.
She thinks way too much of
Dear
herself.
Abby.
She had to get married.
Dear Pod. Welcome to Dear Pod, the comedy advice podcast. I am your host, Orson Welles.
And I'm Lorna Luft.
I thought you were going to say Judy Garland. I got so excited.
We already did.
And we're coming to you from the Maha Bar on the beautiful Pineapple Ranch. Can I hear it? Thank you. That's actually my white noise machine when I go to sleep at night. Those people applauding. And this week we are bringing you one of our fabulous, fantastic mini-sodes, a bite-sized, delicious version of our bigger sodes. Look at the size of her sode. Oh my God. So what are you waiting for? Follow us on your social medias at Dear Pod Official on your Insta, your face at Dear Pod on TikTok. Check out our YouTube page if you haven't already because we look fantastic and I really like the shirt. It's a rental. Dear Pod Official on YouTube. I'm going to keep on talking like that, like I'm a 1940s newscaster.
Fun for me.
I kind of am. This is so relaxing. It's such a relaxing tempo. So, yes, check out our YouTube, check out our socials, check out our website, dearpodofficial.com, where you can binge every last episode. But more importantly, we want you to listen to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, subscribe. If you check us out on YouTube, you smash the subscribe button. Just smash Eric Menendez. I can't talk this week.
What if you had that 1940s voice during sex? Oh, put it in, see? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm really having a good time already.
Well, I want to touch a big palooka. If you're going to put it in my A like that, at least give a girl a bit of a warning. You know what I'm talking about? A little hi-ho, a little howdy-do. Give you undercarriage.
The
How's your
guy's like,
father?
shut it up.
Well, hey there, buddy. There was no call for that. If you want me to be unconscious while we're hooking up, give me one of them roofies. You know, one of those Rohypnols.
Pillow of the...
The Red Sox won 5-4. Our boys are coming home from war. Still keep on going. That's slow death. Slow death. But we're not having a slow death. Oh, before I forget, Patreon. Patreon.com/DearPodOfficial, where for a mere $5 a month, you can get more of this kind of special bullshit. And who doesn't want more of this special bullshit? You know what I'm talking about? Which is us doing 19... I don't know. But I am skywriting right now.
A bump of cocaine?
I just had an Activia probiotic daily. And I'm not going to say that I'm supporting that. Or this is not an ad for Probiotic Daily. But I just want to say I think it gave me a little extra boost, a little something in my carriage that's going to carry us through this mini-sode, everybody. So we have one single article for you. If you've got 20 minutes, we'll give you the world. Patty, take it away.
Wow. This is the News Journal, Mansfield, Ohio, November 21st, 1981. Dear Abby, last week my sister-in-law had a garage sale, and right out front was displayed the gift my husband and I had given her last Christmas. It had never been used and was sold for less than half of what we paid for it. I would have bought it, but someone else got to it first. My husband said it's hers to do whatever she pleased with, and I was stupid and oversensitive to give it a second thought. What do you think? Signed, Hurt. Dear Hurt, your husband is right. When he says that gift was hers to do with what she... What? Who? What? Where?
Start it again.
Dear Hurt, your husband is right. And when he says that the gift was hers to do with as she pleased. But he's wrong to label you stupid and oversensitive. To give it a second thought, your sister-in-law was the insensitive and stupid one for having offered your gift at a garage sale that you were apt to attend.
That's hilarious.
Is it?
Well, first of all, as you were... reading this, I decided to take another swig of an Activia, but I forgot that I put a little foil tin thing in there, so I just inhaled something of what I shouldn't have drank. So I apologize if anybody saw that dribble out of my mouth just now.
Oh, that's nice.
I love the idea of selling something that was given to you at a yard sale where you're going to show up.
Yeah.
And making some cash on it, which at a yard sale is anything over $1.25.
It's been a while since I've been to a yard sale.
God, I know, hasn't it? Like, the idea of a yard sale in this day and age is so bizarre, given Facebook Marketplace, which is
Right.
the funniest thing in the world to me. You ever go on Facebook Marketplace and just
I was
roll
just going to
around?
buy a Peloton on Facebook Marketplace.
Like there's some legitimate things in there, but then there's things that are hilarious. It's like used socks and things that like you would never in a million years buy. You know what my Facebook Marketplace is showing me? Wedding gowns and Manolo Blahniks, which is, I don't know why. What am I shopping for that's curating that algorithm?
Because someone has just finished the last season of Just Like That, and they're like, fuck off. I don't want this wedding dress, and I fucking hate these Manolo Blahniks.
Can you think that like Manolo Blahnik at some point was like, I'd like to separate myself from this
There's a lot
franchise.
Yeah.
Okay. It was great for me in the 90s, and now it's ricocheted.
And now I don't want this anymore. I don't want anyone
want
coming
it.
in the store. I don't want to hear who you are.
I don't want the next
In the
season
show.
of it. Che Diaz, that's my safe word. Che Diaz, Che Diaz, Che Diaz. I'm out.
Uncle. Yeah.
I have. So when was the last time you went to a yard sale? Because they happen in New Jersey a lot, and you see them. And all a yard sale is your own personal junk
It's your
laid
junk
out
drawer on display.
on display, literally in your front yard. And here's the difference: if you buy this for $1.25, great, but it's only going to move from the front of my yard to the curb at the end of the day. Like if this, Fisher Price playset is not, you're not going to pay me 50 cents for it. It's just going from here to here.
And then you can just get it for free.
Exactly. And then you
When
trash pick
the
it.
sun goes down. And then you just scamper down the street. Pick it up from the curb.
God. The trash pickers scare the hell out of me. And they're in my parents' neighborhood all the time. And then Moth will put something out and be like, leave it for the trash pickers. And it's very Tooth Fairy. You're like, oh my God, who's like driving up with a pickup truck in front of our house and
You'd be
taking our
surprised.
chairs? Oh, I watched it happen once, which is very creepy. Which when you're like, this was just in my house about 2 hours ago. It's outside my house. And now it's gone. On the curb.
It's like a horror film.
Horror yard sale
Horror yard sale.
by Blumhouse Pictures.
I think there's a story there.
About what? The people who pick?
Yeah.
The
like there's a
people.
horror. Pickers.
Pickers. Yes.
From
But
the
then
group that brought you.
it could mean a couple
Smile.
things.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked Smile. That was a
Oh.
surprising movie to me. It's creepy.
And there's Smile too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Haven't watched it.
It's
put it on
actually
my list.
Smile too. Vertical Smile.
This is a very different
This
movie.
is a different.
There's 12-year-olds in there. Should
Just
you
like-
be seeing this?
Just eyes. Just like.
Oh God, you guys! I want a yard. Now that you're a homeowner, you should really think about a yard sale.
Here's the thing. What I do with a yard sale is I'm like, oh, there's a yard sale, estate sale. I do the slow drive by. I'm like, that is been out here for a while.
Is there a difference between a yard sale and an estate sale?
I think so.
Isn't an estate sale a bit like classier?
Yes.
Aren't you selling better stuff?
That's like if your parents died and you're selling everything in the house.
Oh Christ! Okay,
know.
that's dark.
That's like silver, china, stuff that probably the family already has, so they don't need that.
So yard sale is the fun sister. Estate sale is the like serious older sister.
That's like, oh, you want to buy some shit. Not
Yeah.
like, oh, I want like a Pac-Man glass.
Yeah, it's not like easy
That's
bake
chipped.
oven for 25 cents or like my mother's hutch
Right.
and all of the china.
My mother's hunch.
My mother's hunch.
Just right here.
Specific. Wow.
Yeah, she used to wear that just to get free parking in front of the supermarket.
Are you regifting anything? Have you regifted?
I think No, I don't think I have.
I've gotten regifted too, which is very.
Is that like
Funny.
Smile too?
It's a Electric Boogaloo again.
I'm going to regift this. Oh, fuck.
No,
Oh, yeah.
that was
I
the
already
last
did it once this
episode. That was the Christmas episode. Everybody, go back and listen to that gem. We gave you classic Christmas. Classic.
Poor Donna Reed.
I guess I don't know. Should I say the person's name?
No.
She's kind of famous, semi. I don't know. We know who she is. She's a personality, a performer,
Okay.
and very, very kind, lovely, lovely person.
Okay.
And she started. I was on tour with her for a min, and she would give you gifts on your birthday. Have we ever talked about this? I don't think we. I don't. Hope
Maybe.
not.
I don't know.
And she gave me something on my birthday, and I was like, "What's this?" And I opened it up, and it was a Chris Allen CD.
Who's Chris Allen?
Exactly. He was on like American Idol season 2. And then somebody got, what was the guy version of the Zac Efron version of like 13 going on 30? You know how there's always like a Freaky Friday type movie?
The Kirk Cameron one?
Like that, but like
18 again?
Yes.
Big?
He got that and DVD from her for his birthday because we're all on tour together. And then somebody else got the 3rd season of 3.5 Men. And then somebody else got. Who's the guy who's playing the MC in Cabaret right now? Adam Lambert. They got an Adam Lambert. And I'm talking CDs, DVDs, discs.
I got it.
Like one was. I don't think I had the ability. We didn't have the ability to play these things anymore, unless we got like a come find me a ye old DVD player.
Flashdance laser disc.
It's like,
I don't know where. Do I
it's
put
like,
it in the oven?
Like watching, family photos on one of those weird little turnstile thingies. I was like, it was like an artifact. It was almost like she gave us antiques. But I was like, Chris
thank you so
Allen.
much. You should blow the dust off.
It's like it's in a Harry Potter library. Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah. So she was regifting something from like the Blockbuster bargain bin. She just had like, I think she was just taking things that were in her house that she just wanted to get rid of.
Thank you so much for Cocoon too. Appreciate that. That was really thoughtful. I did want to find out what happened to him.
Wow, this Fisher Stevens album is fantastic. I didn't know he put one out, but thank you.
That's
Nat King Cole. Great. Like the most random mix of CDs and
but
DVDs.
it's not Nat King Cole. It's Nat, G-N-A-T. It's all songs from Nats that Nat King Cole originated.
It's like the Chipmunks, right?
Yes, but
Wow,
it's
thanks.
Nat. But the Chipmunks enunciated. This is just a Nat, just keeping that. Yeah.
Yoko Ono's greatest hits.
Uh-huh.
Weird.
And the Nat version of Unforgettable. But the CD also comes with Nats, so you open it up. Nats come out.
It's amazing.
Like, this is a fucking terrible
horrible
Christmas,
idea.
Son of a bitch.
You think that was bad? Imagine me. I had to put them all together. Put those Nats in here
Just seal it.
and send it out. That's Nat singing Unforgettable.
Nat King
Give me one
Cole.
more. Give me one more
She had-
request. Give me another request.
Winter Wonderland. Holy shit. What is this? Someone have some rotten fruit out here? Can't we get this out of here?
I don't know how we got on this. This may be our most random episode
Because
yet.
you had mentioned the Zac Efron version, which I don't even know the Zac Efron version, but I knew every iteration of that.
Yes.
13 going on 30. Big.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, anything where somebody
Except
was
for
an
I
adult is now a
cannot
kid.
think of the Zac Efron because my brain is like, that's absurd. But then I'm like, oh.
Oh, this, all of these, anything with Kirk Cameron, Dudley Moore. I remember that. That was a classic. Yep. Yes, a body change.
And then, if you get that version of Big, which is like the 50th knockoff, the Zac Efron.
It
then
depends
Nat
on
King
how
Cole.
close you are to her.
Right.
The
Oh,
theme
Nat King
was,
Cole, I love that. But it's Nat, G-N-A-T.
the overarching theme is, this woman was re-gifting the weirdest fucking gifts.
Yeah.
And I was here for it. I think I still have that CD.
What was the CD again?
Chris Allen. Everybody knows. You guys, nobody has said Chris Allen's name more in the last 5 minutes than they have in the last 20 years.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, Chris Allen. And then you just see that their brain go to work. Chris Allen.
Chris Allen. Was he in Creed?
Chris.
He sounded like he was in
Don't
Creed.
you love it? Love him. He is,
She was great.
they were my favorite.
in
Osmond Diamond contestant. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. I don't know who this is.
all
I
this
don't know
is
how to
to
play
say.
this. Is this a 8-track? I don't know what this is.
I don't understand. What is this, Betamax?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for the
Were
gift.
you out of candles? I'll take the candle.
You could have given me anything, but you chose to give me this Chris Allen CD 20 years after CDs were even a thing.
You know what? I'll take the Nat King Cole.
And we will take the Nat King Cole straight to hell. Do you have anything else to say on this in-between Christmas to New Year's episode? Are you excited for New Year's?
No.
Nobody is. Nobody. Do you have plans?
No.
You're not going to do anything. Like, you're not going to go anywhere.
Every year, there is a plan that
Falls apart.
comes up, and I am always like, I thought we weren't doing this anymore.
We shouldn't do New Year's anymore. I'm done with it. But I just remembered in my mind, go back to one of our old episodes where you went to a New Year's in Brooklyn, which you should never have done. If your
I've done
body
this
is
several
telling
times.
you, yes, and this was one of those like we pay $125 and it's all inclusive and you get your drinks and it's open bar and you went there and you spilled a drink on a girl. Can you just reshare that story for me?
I'll micro mini machine this.
Yes, micro
story.
mini. Yes.
It was presented like it's going to be at the Dumbo House in Brooklyn.
Is that a thing?
Yes,
Okay.
it's like Soho House, but in Dumbo.
Lovely.
So if you've ever been there, like during a normal time, oh, this is so great, and it's wonderful, and the views are spectacular. So we're going to do New Year's there because it's only like members only, and it's going to be fantastic, and we're going to dress up awesome. So your head is in that space.
Okay.
With the reality of it is, it's like if you like Giorgio, you'll love Primo. So it's completely a different scent and a completely different bottle, and that was what New Year's was. So I've been to Dumbo House. It was wonderful. This Dumbo House experience is like a Black Friday meets Cabbage Patch hysteria. And this is not what was presented to me.
Yes.
And I don't like surprise. It's like someone's like, oh, let's do dinner. Great. Just the two of us. And next thing you know, you're at a dinner of 7 people.
Hate
and
it.
those 6 people you don't like.
Yep.
It's Gnat King Cole Christmas.
Good at I am always calling this.
So there was already like an altercation in line. It's like 10 minutes to.
I hate it already. I hate it.
It's oversold. They ran out of liquor. They ran out of food. I got in a fight with a very small homosexual because he wanted to pass through me and wanted me to leapfrog over him. I don't know if we were doing jump, jail, and wave. I don't know what we were doing. And then I drank too much and I lost my balance and fell on a cocktail table that then slid onto a woman who was just applying her makeup.
Wasn't it also a white party?
No,
crazy?
I was wearing white pants and I had fallen on a table covered in alcohol and food and then fell into this woman.
This
And
was
because I'd lost
wasn't
my
this
balance.
last? Or
Yeah,
this like
I don't even
New
think
Year's
that I
ago?
was that inebriated. I had just lost my balance.
Yeah.
As I often do. And she looked at me like, and I'm like, no. Like my brain is like, don't look at her because I know what I just did, and I know that this is not going to go well.
Yeah, you're gonna have
And
to
it
acknowledge
didn't.
it.
And my friends that got me up, I'm like, I am so like out of body. Like this does not happen.
This is crazy. It's never happened to me before.
And she looked at me like, if your skinny ass doesn't get off of my face with your shrimp cocktail soaked white pants.
I can not with you.
Gannot.
It was
It was not a good night. It went downhill fast and I passed out on the subway. I was
Ew.
because then I was like, this has got to end. Maybe I had an edible before. I think maybe that
You
contributed
did
to it.
something that pushed you over the edge.
Yeah.
You weren't just
this is
hammered.
also when I went to go, like, anyone want a round of drinks before the bar closes? Sure. So I go up and are you cutting in line? No. Everyone was out for an argument and I was the guy that was the devil.
Taking the bullets. Yes.
Yeah. And I was just like, no. We're at a bar. Is there a line for a bar? Because it's just a bartender you don't know how a bartender
It's
works.
like a deli counter.
Oh, okay.
Nobody
So-
knows who's next.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't educate everybody on what it's like to go out because this is New Year's and
can't
everyone's
educate.
brain has left their skull.
Including yours. You had an edible. Oh, wow. First of all, edibles and liquor. No.
I don't know things.
Second of
I-
all, white
you know.
jeans, white pants. Good for you.
I don't know
Bold
what I was
move.
doing. It's like one of those things. I think this looks great in my head, and then I left the house. And I'm like, ugh,
This was a choice.
I look like I'm on solid gold. I should go change. This is a bad good idea.
Yeah. Staying
Staying
alive.
alive.
Staying alive. Well, that is a great way to end our final mini-sode of the year. Everybody,
Gadir
ladies
Pod.
and Gadir Pod, everybody.
From
Find
us and
in-
Ganat King Cole.
From our go home to your go home. Yeah, could you give me a little underlying music while I give a final New Year's message to all the good people? Go ahead. We want to wish you a fabulous good New Year's, fabulous good holidays, and good night, everybody.
Good night.
This episode of Dear Pod is mixed and edited by Jim Ferris and is a property of Pineapple Ranch Productions.